people forget about your product because, you know, you're new on the market. They don't know you. You know, it's not Rihanna going here and putting a product and being like, everybody's going to be super hype and be like, yeah, let's try it. Hey everybody, I hope you're fine. So you know how to manufacture products, you're ready to go, but you're wondering, should I have one or two products? Should I have a whole line of products? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys a strategy that I call U/E strategy. But before answering those questions, I have some questions for you guys. Why do people won't buy products without checking reviews first? Do you think that you'll be able to easily make somebody who doesn't know your brand buy one of your products out of Facebook just by watching a Facebook ad just like that? Once you answer those questions, you will easily understand what I call the UE strategy. Let's get started. One of the reasons why people check reviews and people go online on YouTube to watch videos about recommendation and referrals and all that is because nobody likes to waste its money. You know, you want to buy something, but you want to make sure that it's going to work. You know, usually it's not even the price the problem. The real problem is that nobody wants to waste its money. Okay, so how are you going to make somebody buy a product, somebody who doesn't know your brand, who doesn't know you personally, trust you and buy that product? That's the number one problem, actually. For whatever niche you are in, the problem is that if you're new, you need to build an interest relationship with your customers. Simple as that, you know, and it's something that might take time, you know. So how can you do that? So this is where it comes in place what I call U/E. U stands for ubiquitous or high demand. I suggest that if you already know how to manufacture a cosmetic product, you have one product that is going to be high demand. So the characteristic of this product, the ubiquitous product, will be the following. That product it doesn't have to be specific to a niche. It actually has to target multiple people. It's a product that will allow you to increase your reach, and you will understand why in the following video it's important to have a high niche, because we're going to talk about conversion rate. So these high demand products is something that everyone needs. Like for instance, in the cosmetics, the hair business, what is that one product that whether you're a boy, a child, a man, a grandma, whether you like to take care of your hair or you hate taking care of your hair, what is that thing that we all do? Maybe once per week for certain people, once every day, once every 6 months, is to use a shampoo. So the shampoo will be the high demand product. Okay, now let's go on to what I call the E in the E strategy, extraordinary product. That product, it's actually it doesn't have to target a lot of people. It's going to be dedicated to a niche. But what that product has is that it's awesome. Like when somebody uses it, the person is like, oh my God. Like you're going to come to somebody and you're going to say, I have an awesome product. I have an extraordinary product. The person will be like, yeah, everybody says that. Everybody claims it, you know, and then you'll be like, wait a minute. What this product will do is that it will have an immediate effect, an immediate result. So you can take whatever you say that the product do, you should be able to take it and apply and have a result immediately. Okay, so for instance, in my case, my extraordinary product when I started was the curly cream. The curly cream was specifically made for curly girls. Okay, so it's a small niche of people, right? And it has an immediate effect. The curly cream has allowed me actually to create that interest relationship pretty quickly with customers. All I had to do was to find somebody in the street, to go to an event, and to be able to say, hey, can I try something on your hair? You know, so I would take the curly cream and I will apply it, and the results will be immediate. And what it will do is that the person actually will trust me and ask, whoa, if this works like that, what kind of other product do you have? You see? So having an extraordinary product is good because what it allows you to have is to have a quick interest relationship with the customer, and to have it in a way that will be more difficult if you will have had to send sample to people. Because the problem, for instance, with the shampoo is that it's great because everybody needs it. You're going to have a higher reach by having that, meaning that, for instance, you can target 1,000 people instead of just targeting 200 people with a curly cream. But the problem is that it doesn't have an immediate effect. So you cannot stop somebody right now in the street and say, let me apply that shampoo, you will see the result. The person has to be at her house, you know. And the problem when you give a sample to somebody is that a lot of people actually will take your sample and will never use it. Guys, I'm talking about some truth here. I'm telling you. You give 100 samples to people. Let me tell you that out of those 100, maybe only 20 people will try it. I'm telling you the truth. Because one is that people are lazy, you know. Nobody wants to go there and be like, oh, you know, oh, people forget about your product. Because, you know, you're new on the market. They don't know you. You know, it's not Rihanna going here and putting a product and being like, everybody's going to be super hype and be like, yeah, let's try it. This is the truth. So it will be amazing if you can have something that, you know, you can stop somebody. Try it straight away. Because when a person leaves with their sample, the chances for that person to try it are so low. And it's the bad news, but it's the reality. So even me, when I launched here a couple of weeks ago in the States, I gave 200 samples of the shampoo bar to my neighbors, and they're all lovely. But so many of them didn't try. Let me tell you stats. The 200 I gave, 20 people came back to me telling me that they tried. And most of those who tried, actually, they all bought. So a lot of people actually never try it. So one of my neighbors told me, oh yeah, I had that. And it took me like a couple of weeks before I tried it. I don't even know why. You know, it was just there, sitting there. Oh, I finally tried it. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Let me order one. And it's something that I have seen before, even when I started that business. I actually started the business by selling wigs, and I'll put some samples of the product into their packaging of people buying wigs. They would take the products and they will let it sit in their bathroom for weeks till they run out of their initial product. Because the reality is that if you're having something that is maybe high demand, ubiquitous, but pretty basic, what are the chances that somebody decides that I'm already using a basic shampoo, what am I going to watch your Facebook ad and just decide I'm going to buy a basic shampoo? You know, that's the problem as well. But the good thing is, at least with having that high demand, is that you can target so much more people. And you know that, okay, to be able, let's say, to sell 20 products, I have to target maybe 200 people. You'll easily target those people than the extraordinary product. Because the other thing, and I have to admit that it was one of the mistakes that I've made, was not to listen to people. I manufactured that curly cream. To me, was amazing because I was obsessed with curly hair, and I thought that everybody was obsessed with curly hair. So I was just advertising that product. It was my baby, you know. And some people with curly hair told me that they didn't care. You know, so I have afro hair. Without any curly cream, my hair is an afro. When I apply the curly cream, I get curls, okay? So I thought most of the girls with afro actually wanted that, but some of the girls just didn't care. They told me, I never wear my hair curly. I don't care. You know, I'm not into it. But those people asked me if I had a shampoo, and I didn't have a shampoo, and I didn't even care about having a shampoo at that time. And you see how sometimes we are just so biased because we think that we know what's the best. No. We have to be humble from time to time and listen to the other people, you know. Because what happened is that for a couple of years, I didn't have a shampoo, and I wasn't able to target those people who told me that they needed a shampoo. I didn't care about them because I thought the curly cream was extraordinary, you know. So I lost those clients. And then when I finally woke up and I was like, oh yeah, so many people have asked me about a shampoo. Let's manufacture a shampoo. I wanted my shampoo to be extraordinary as well. And that's when it comes a quote that I have, which is the perfection is the enemy of progress. And I'm going to have a couple of videos about that as well, where I knew that I wanted a shampoo not to be just a regular shampoo, basic shampoo. I wanted my shampoo to leave your hair soft, to leave your hair shiny, to promote growth, you know. Instead of just starting with a basic shampoo, I had all these criteria. And what happened is that it took me 3 years to manufacture that product, because when it was finally cleaning, well, it wasn't leaving my hair soft. When it was cleaning and leaving the hair soft, well, it wasn't leaving the hair shiny. Then it was doing this, then it was too soft, because I have a shampoo bar, you know. Say that actually, guys, I think that people can be really, really supportive, especially when they see you grow. You know, when you start small and they are with you at your small beginnings, seriously, guys, they support you. They'll be gentle, they'll be kind to you if you have like a packaging that isn't nice, you know, as long as you're always being transparent with them and you're just not lying. You know, there is no problem with having, I wouldn't have been in trouble having just a basic shampoo, you know. People were not even asking me for an extraordinary shampoo, you know. So as long as you're selling something and it does what you're saying that it does, you're okay with that. And people will even forgive you if they already have that interest relationship with you guys. So to answer the question whether with how many products should you launch, it's up to you. As long as, this is what I would recommend, you have at least an extraordinary product or an ubiquitous product, or maybe both. Because the thing is, let's say if you are into hair cosmetics and you decide that you want to put on the market an oil that is going to promote hair growth, thickness and all that, this doesn't happen overnight. We all know that, right? It will at least take 30 days to start to see results. So what are you going to tell the person? How is the person going to trust you enough to buy it and wait 30 days to have that results? You know, if you are already into cosmetics and you know how to manufacture, I will suggest you to have also a shampoo, you know, even a basic shampoo, so that the person can at least try your shampoo and see that, oh, well, it cleanses. If she didn't lie about that, well, there are high chances that her oil is doing what it's supposed to do, you know. Or having that extraordinary product, so that the person will be like, well, you know, even if this is not what you wanted to market in the first place, it will be easy for you, you know, if you don't have the money, if you don't have the team that is going to advertise and market and do all that for you. If you are on the budget and you're going to go to people and talk to them about your product, this is how I would recommend you doing that. So I hope that this video was useful. I wish you all loads of success in your journey, and don't forget, being like a boss and be your own boss. Mwah.